That's an excellent question, and the answer is both simple and complicated. Let's break it down from a few different angles. The simple answer. The main Thanos is gone for good. The primary Thanos of the main MCU timeline, Earth 616, is definitively dead. In fact, he died twice. The Infinity War Thanos. At the beginning of Avengers Endgame, the Avengers tracked down the Thanos who successfully snapped his fingers. After discovering he destroyed the Infinity Stones, a vengeful Thor decapitates him. This Thanos is permanently gone. The 2014 variant Thanos. The Thanos who serves as the main villain of Endgame is a variant from a 2014 timeline. He travels to the future to fight the Avengers, but is ultimately erased from existence by Tony Stark's "I am Iron Man" snap. Marvel Studios has been very clear that the conclusion of the Infinity Saga was meant to be a final, definitive end for that specific character arc. Bringing that Thanos back would severely undermine the sacrifices made, especially Tony Stark's. The complicated answer. The multiverse changes everything. While the main Thanos is gone, the door is wide open for other versions of him to appear. Here's how he could return. 1. Variants. The multiverse saga is the key. As established in Loki, What If, and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, there are infinite timelines, each with its own version of every character. This is the most likely way we would see Thanos again. A different Thanos. We can meet a Thanos who won, a Thanos who became a hero, or a Thanos who is even more ruthless than the one we knew. The What If series already showed us a good Thanos who was convinced by T'Challa to abandon his plan. A cameo to establish a new threat. A very popular theory is that a new major villain, like Kang the Conqueror or Doctor Doom, could demonstrate their power by easily defeating a powerful Thanos variant. This would be a shocking way to show the audience the old threat is nothing compared to this new one. 2. Flashbacks or prequels. Thanos could easily return in stories set in the past. We know very little about his life before Infinity War. A project could explore his rise to power and the conquest of different worlds, his relationship with his daughters, Gamora and Nebula, in more detail, the backstory of the Black Order. This wouldn't be a return in the present day, but it would bring the character and actor, Josh Brolin, back to the screen. 3. Comic book precedent. In the Marvel comics, major characters, especially villains like Thanos, rarely stay dead forever. Thanos has a cosmic connection to Lady Death and has been resurrected multiple times through clones, cosmic forces, and his own sheer will. While the MCU doesn't follow the comics exactly, it shows that the source material is full of ways for him to come back. Will Marvel Studios actually do it? This is the big question. Argument against. Kevin Feige and the team at Marvel Studios are very protective of the Infinity Saga's legacy. They know that bringing Thanos back as the main villain would feel repetitive and could cheapen the ending of Endgame. The focus is now on building up new antagonists. Argument 4. Thanos is arguably the most successful and iconic villain in cinema history. The temptation to use him again, even for a brief, powerful scene, is huge. A variant cameo in a massive event like the upcoming Avengers Secret Wars movie feels almost inevitable, as that storyline involves mashing different universes together. Conclusion. The Thanos whose story we followed for a decade is gone and will not be resurrected. However, thanks to the multiverse, it is highly likely that a version of Thanos will appear again in the MCU. It probably will not be as the main saga-defining villain, but more likely as a powerful variant in a cameo or supporting role to showcase the power of a new threat or to add to the chaos of a multiversal war.